Here we have the current stock market update for Coinbase Global Incorporated, stock ticker COIN. Before we begin with today's chart analysis, if you find these educational materials to be helpful in your trading, please remember to click the like and subscribe buttons and leave your thoughts below in the comments section so that other traders can find this information more easily on the platform. So what we're looking at here is the 1 hour time frame. Each candle on this price chart represents a 1 hour trading period. And as you can see, the stock has managed to find some support at some fairly critical levels. And we're now starting to retest those prior highs. We haven't quite gotten there yet, but we're relatively close. So we do need to sort of reanalyze these price levels and figure out what is most likely to occur here if certain levels are broken. So at the moment, what we can see is that the most recent support zone has now moved up to, this would be 194.60. So this is essentially this area here, and what this marks is the 100-hour exponential moving average, which is this purple line here. We're also sort of bouncing off of a prior Fibonacci retracement level, which is important because that can, if initially these levels are working as resistance levels, once they're retested from the top side, they can start to work as support as well. So this is what has occurred here, and now the major level to watch to the downside comes in just below 195. So share prices did see a fairly strong bounce from here, and now the next level that we have to sort of focus on at this point would be this new high, which did develop at 220.25. So we do need to update this a little bit here. We did see a slightly higher high since that last video was posted, and share prices did move a bit closer to another key Fibonacci resistance level that we were watching. So at the moment, as things currently stand, we haven't yet retested that level. This most recent price high comes in just below 218. So we do have roughly $2.25 more distance to travel in the upside direction before we do actually retest those highs. So this is going to be a critical test here because, there are a couple of different scenarios that could occur. One, we could sort of move into this area and then see a price failure. If that were to occur, we would then be looking at a double top resistance zone that comes into contact right with a very important Fibonacci retracement level as well. If we're looking at the declining move here from 272.55, moving down to 146.12, we can see that this 61.8% Fibonacci level comes in just below 225. We're looking at roughly 223.65 or so. So, it's not exactly this prior historical resistance region, but it is fairly close here. We're within about $3 of each other. So, when we're looking at these hourly time frames, not really a short-term time frame, that type of distance here is still acceptable. We can still consider that to be valid as an overall region or zone of resistance that could be seen. So here, in my view, the worst case scenario here would be that share prices start to fail right in this area. If that were to occur, as I said, you would now have a double top here, right in front of a 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level. So that would be a sort of a negative event. However, if share prices are able to break above there, it would be a more forceful event in the positive direction. So there are a couple of different scenarios here that can occur. We're not looking to predict the future here and say whether or not a resistance level is going to hold. What we're doing here is identifying important levels and then waiting for them to either break to the top side or to see a price failure in that area, because that is actually what gives us our signal. So I think that a lot of people that are watching these videos are sort of misunderstanding exactly what goes on here. We're not saying that prices are necessarily going to fail here. We're saying that it would be significant if we do see a failure here, or it would be significant if we see a break higher. It's going to give us two different pieces of information, and the analysis really rests in the ability to find these important price levels. All price levels are not the same. I mean, some give us signals, some don't. So this particular price region here will be giving us a signal one way or another very soon. We're either going to see share prices sort of move into this area and then fail to the downside, in which case we have a double top resistance zone in front of a 61.8% retracement zone, or we're going to see share prices break above here, and then this would mean that an old resistance area has now been broken, as well as the 61.8% retracement. So that would suggest that momentum is likely to accelerate to the top side, and that at the very least we would be looking at a retest of these prior sort of congestion resistance zones, which came in right near 245, because this would also match up fairly closely with this 78.6% retracement of this same trending move. So that'd be this trending move here. So, we are at an inflection point here a bit here with this stock, because, we're going to see, we're going to get our answer here relatively soon. Just to close out the video, I will look at the indicator reading here. And the majority of the evidence here does point in the positive direction. So, the indicator reading is sort of letting us know that the most probable outcome here would be to the top side. Doesn't mean it's 100%, but it means it's greater than 50%. That we will see share prices move to the top side and most likely break through that 61.8% retracement level. In order to invalidate this outlook, we would need to see the indicator reading move below this trend line here. If that does occur, then this would not be expected. And this is another possibility that could occur here. So we're not trading too far away from this trend line. So if we do lose this upside momentum, I would also then expect to see a failure at that resistance area and that Fibonacci retracement zone. So we're really going to call this roughly 220.25 to roughly 223.50 or so. So it's about $3 in distance, which is sort of that main zone to watch here. If we do see share prices break to the downside, I would then be watching this 194.60 area, because if we did break below there, we would be losing a very major level of near-term historical support, and we would probably be moving below this 200-hour exponential moving average as well. So that would be a fairly significant break to the downside if that were to occur. So here's the current stock market update from Coinbase Global, stock ticker COIN. Our High Value Trading Strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk to reward metrics that target massive market-beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market, lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership, and start trading stocks with the pros.